Good afternoon, YouTube. As you can tell by the time, date stamp on the camera. We have another unboxing. Another Team Corrali, which I really wasn't going to get this car. To me, it seemed like, they, I don't know if they're copying Armor, but doing things that are similar to Armor, which is that it seems like they came up with their V2s with the upgraded halfway parts, like, you know what I mean? And then they came up with their XTR, which that's what this is, the Kronos XTR. Now, I have the V1, I have the V2, and I'm not really the type that gets these roller bodies, but it does have other upgrades to it that the V2 doesn't have, and things that you would have to buy anyways. And I've been itching to try a new ESC and motor combo, like a Max 6 or something like that. And so this gives me that perfect opportunity. Other than that, I'm not really the roller body type guy. I would rather just pull the engine out, put new stuff in, a ready to run car, and buy the upgrades. Because prices are similar, but I find that the roller body cars and adding everything to them, they tend to be more expensive. Before I get into this, I'll show you the receiver and remote I got for it. It's the Dumbo RC remote. I have these with a few other that came with other cars that I have, and they're pretty decent. They're not bad. I mean, they're remotes. That's what they are, and they do what they're supposed to do. And I mean, I saw the reviews. Everybody's loving these things, so I guess it's pretty good. I got the 6-channel one, just in case I want to add some lights and stuff, whatever. So there's that. I'm still waiting for the other parts. I got a Max 6 going in, and with the Max 6, it's the 1650 kV, which the ESC is 8S capable, but the engine is not. The motor is not. So it still keeps it as a 6S, but I think it's going to be pretty good power. And then with the servo, I'm actually kind of proud to say it's Red Cat's Hex Fly, 25 kilogram servo. I'll tell you that those things are pretty decent. I threw one in the V1 Kronos, and response time is just immaculate. It is just crazy fast. No problems. All metal gears. So, and they're real cheap. That's what Red Cat is. Some people are like, "Who's your favorite, company?" I don't really have a favorite, but if I had to choose, it would be Red Cat because they do quality for cheap prices, and people underestimate that. And I think some people think that you got to pay outrageous amounts of money in order to get what to have some sort of quality product, and that's not what it's about. I mean, I've even talked to Red Cat, and that's like that's their thing. It's like almost like a motto for them. Good quality for cheap. I mean, they got they made like some toy cars, like the Trail Hunter. Even that was just, they couldn't even make a toy car without making it a pro car. I mean, they're obviously a serious business. And they got some great cars. I got the Red Cat Shredder, the Kaiju, and 2 landslides, because for the price of $300 for a 4S machine that does what that does, real car with the metal chassis, everything that comes with it. I mean, for $300, $299.99, I bought 2. And then with the Kaiju, that was only $400. That's $399.99, and that's a 6S machine. That is a great truck. Other than you got to change the spur in it, because you'll strip that spur anytime you do a standing backflip. Most cars can't even do a standing backflip. So don't underestimate Red Cat. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, back to the lecture at hand. Here's the remote. We got a Max 6 coming. We got the Hex Fly servos. Which are right here. They just came in yesterday. Go on Amazon, you'll find them. They're only $20 a piece. I mean, most of these type of servos, even 25 kilograms that don't do half as good, are like 35. Oh, I'm gonna break this one. That's the new Bright. It's actually a great car. I broke the bumper off it though. Drives real well. Okay, so the Kronos XTR, Now, I have a lot of these Team Corrali 1/8 scales, and the only, the thing is that I know their body, and I've had to rebuild so much that I know the car inside and out already, and all of the cars are the same, chassis are the same, the bodies are the same. The only thing that's different is tires, which changes the profile of the car to do flips and wheelies, versus something like the Shogun tires that allow that to only rip real well on the road. And it's really fun like that. I'm more of a jumper and a flipper. I just took the Punisher out yesterday. Oh my God, on 4S. And with those Jambo tires on there, Punisher Jambo tires. Man, that was crazy. I mean, it was pretty nice. So let's take a look. I know everybody's probably already seen, but if you haven't, let's take a look. Seems like everybody jumped on this one. I did like the body from what I seen. I have a feeling that Cat might like it too. What do you think, Cat? Do you might like the body compared to the other bodies? Andrew,
It depends on what shape it
you
takes.
hand me that Kronos body right there? The V1. It's red. Yeah. These and thing. Okay, I threw a skid plate on it because obviously these cars need that. As far as the wheels go, I'm probably gonna. So far, my favorite tires that I've seen for these cars have been the Jambo tires. I've been tempted with the deep boots backflips off the Notorious Outcast series, but I don't know. I'd have to drive it first because sometimes these tires work. Sometimes they do. So I just gotta find out. Anyways, here's the original. I'll pull it up. Get it out the box. See if I can. The V2, it looks like this. I mean, I can go get the body and whatever. But it looks like this, but it has blue where the gray is and stuff. However, I think this is a better body. I love the better wing. It's really killer. I mean, and I'm really surprised I actually got me a car with all the upgrades on it. It's the first for me. So, and it's designed that you put it in a more powerful system because it's supposed to be more durable. It's supposed to be an extreme like basher. I mean, that leads me into, that's why I'm going with at least a more powerful ESC and a bigger motor. And that's all I'm really going to say about that. I don't see the point having a Kronos and and then taking the Kronos parts out just to put it in this car. But why don't I just buy the ready-to-run version and buy the upgrades or whatever? If I already had the Kronos, which I do, the V1 and V2, there would be no point in me taking the parts, the engine, the motor and the ESC out, just to put it in here. That's built to be more durable for a bigger system. When I already have that with the V1, so I don't know. One thing I am looking forward to is that everybody knows on the V1, at least I hope you would know, is that the toe links always break. Let's get her open and see what's inside. The front toe links, that is. I think that they remedied the problem. I'm not sure. Pretty sure they did. By putting thicker camber links. Now on the V2, it seems to be remedied. I'm really having a problem. I end up with some slack a lot in these fixed, the newer V2s that came out, and the newer cars that came out by Corrali. They're fixed front links, and haven't had any issues with them. None. So I think they remedied the problem. My Shogun never broke them. V1 Shogun never broke a toe link. Maybe one. But my Kronos V1, always. I leave them till they're broke. Always bending, always breaking. So Kat, I think you're gonna like the body. Let's see here. And we got some stuff. Let's see here, we got body clips, maybe an upgraded pinion for a change. Oh, no, not upgraded, I'm sorry. I'm so used to getting ready to run cars. My bad.